Hi guys, welcome to PTH608, Case Report 1. We are looking forward to having you joining us this year, and I'm speaking on behalf of Kirsten Buchanan as well as Mike Filion for 608. So let's get started. I have a screen to share with you, and I want to go over a little bit of the course content that you'll see when you log on. We miss you when you're not on campus, but we want this to have as much information as you need and have us be as available as you need us to be as well. So when you look into Blackboard, essentially you have a lot of information in there. You're going to have all of your course documents. Your CP2 forms have already been sent to your organization, but you will have those there as well for your access. And then the manuscript template that I will look over with you in a minute. So next, there are a lot of referencing documents. In particular, I want to draw your attention to RefWorks. There is a new citation management program that UNE is now part of, which is fabulous. I can just tell you, you guys are, because of this, the luckiest referencing class of DPT that probably has ever come through the University of New England. So familiarize yourself with that, please. You need to set up an account. You need to be a UNE. You have to have your UNE email address. Go through the library and watch the tutorials. They're very helpful in about 20 minutes, and they follow in succession when they're playing. You will understand how to use it, and you'll understand how beneficial it is that you don't have to try to cite an AMA by hand anymore, which is lovely. So the rest of what you have in here is a little bit about Dune. Clearly, you guys probably already know what Dune is, but what it does have on there is a series of past classes work from a case report perspective. This is the, let me slide this over. This is the case reports that have been done back to, I'm trying to think, papers 2016, 2015. Do we have 2014 on here? Yes, we do. So that was the first year that we started using Dune. And so you have quite a collection to be able to look back on, both the manuscripts as well as the posters, so that you'll understand what it is that we're looking for there. So please take a look and familiarize yourself. It'll save you so much time. You will be really happy. So looking at the rest of the course content, what I want you to see is that one of the first things that you'll do is there's a recorded PowerPoint from Professor Swanson from last year that goes over the content of the case report, which I would love for you to review, please. The week one assignment is essentially tell us where you are, the patients that you're seeing, and a little bit about how they do things at your site. Week 2 and 3, you're starting a literature review, so you will be required to pull up some documents pertaining to your site and your patient population and reference them accordingly with RefWorks, so go ahead and start to practice that. Week 4, you're going to start to work in the template, and we have a pretty valuable document, if you ask me, as far as templates are concerned. Let me move this over here. Can you guys hear the elevator going up and down? It's right there. Anyway, I digress. This template is for you to essentially populate. We started this a year or two ago, to much of the thanks of our students. So we've given you the structure that you need to drop your information into, and it is in the order of a traditional PTJ case report. Although PTJ now has a new publisher, they have a slightly new format as far as their requirements, but we're going with traditional, so that's what you will see in this template. So we need you to sign off on your academic integrity, put your name up into this last name, running title situation up here, because then we will know who you are on every single page, and it's very helpful for us when we're grading. But what you will see down through this template is essentially the order of a traditional case report manuscript. And so even though title page doesn't get done until week 9 and 10, it's there in the right spot, in the right order. And then again, abstract is another thing that ultimately is in the proper place, although we will not finalize it until 7:08 when you're back on campus. But so here's your background and purpose when you start to investigate your topic and sort of read around the topic, if you will. Your background's in the right spot, goes into case description. We've got a little template for a table here. You can get as elaborate as you want with that, but we just wanted an idea for you of the fact that you're going to make your tables and figures in your paper, and so just sort of get things into a logical format. Clinical impression 1, week 4, exam, tests and measures, also in week 4. So basically this lays out, and these directions, these are instructions that we really would love for you to pay close attention to. They're there for a reason. You will eventually delete them, but they're there to tell you literally what goes in each section, so pay close attention to those, okay? And then obviously references at the end, AMA style, but you're going to be keeping a nice list in RefWorks, so it's going to be doing that for you and putting it in APA style. Tables and figures and appendices, but we'll get into each of these a little bit more as the weeks go on, but it's laid out for you, again, by week, but in the order that it should appear in your manuscript. So hopefully that will be helpful to you. And then as well as the rest of the courses laid out, there is part 1 due. This is sort of the compilation of all of the work that you will do this summer, is part 1 of the manuscript, which is week 10. So that's one. You can work ahead. I mean, you all have the assignments and you know what's due. So if you feel compelled, don't hesitate to work ahead. But then by the end of this semester, we're going to want you to set up a profile in Scholar One, which is the APTA software for submissions. We're going to have you write a scholarly abstract that will be submitted to Next. And, well, I shouldn't say that. Could be submitted to Next, should you choose to do so. I'll have to look. I'm trying to think. Where did I put it? Does it say where Next is? It does in the syllabus as far as 2018. Oh, there it is. Orlando, Florida. Next 2018, Orlando, Florida, June 27th through the 30th. So wherever you are in June of 2018, that's where Next will be, should you choose to decide to submit your abstract. It takes a lot of work, but it is very rewarding, and we have historically had several students presenting at Next for the last several years. So consider that a possibility for you, but everybody goes through the motions of setting up a profile, getting familiar from a scholarship perspective as to what it takes to submit a scholarly abstract to a national organization for a conference. And so it's a very good exercise for you, because the whole point of this class is to prepare you to be able to do that when you leave us, and I'm quite sure that many of you will. So I think that's all I wanted to go over. Obviously, we're here for questions. Don't be late on your assignments. The deadline is 11:59. Blackboard identifies midnight as the next day, which of course it is. So if something's due on a day, it's due at 11:59, because you don't want to go into the next calendar day. And so we have enforcement of the lateness of assignments, so just don't go there, and just sort of get them in on time, and don't let it go to 11:59 is my advice to you. So questions, come to us via email, certainly. We are going to, I might set up a course blog, I'll let you guys know that, but we'll be emailing you as an entire group. You can email back and touch base with us. It's the 3 of us teaching together over 608, and then you'll be split up into sections for 708. So you can call, you can email, we can set up a Google Hangout. If you're close to campus, you can come by. Skype, there's any number of ways that we can communicate with you, okay? And sorry, there's some construction going on outside. It's spring right now. It's actually April 17th, and I'm recording this, so the snow has almost melted. There's still a little bit out there. But anyway, all right, guys, have a good one. Good luck on your clinicals. We're proud of you getting out there and treating patients, so have fun, enjoy yourselves, and we're looking forward to the class. Take care. See you soon. Bye.